The train slid into the station on schedule. Metal screamed. Brakes hissed. Doors opened. People poured out. Coffee in hand. Eyes on phones. Lives resuming. One passenger stayed inside, unmoving, unnoticed. Security cameras showed the moment later. A body slumped near the rear door. Head tilted wrong, hands still. The train arrived full. It left lighter. But nobody counted. On-time arrival. No delays. Thank you for riding. The words echoed through the station. Polite, routine, lying by omission. Staff moved fast, too fast. Gloves, curtain, mop. The platform returned to neutral. As if nothing had happened. The phone rang hours later. Not from the railway, from a hospital. Then another call. Then silence. Dinner untouched. Shoes by the door. A bag packed for a return trip. Someone was supposed to come home. They didn't. Medical incident. Natural causes. Unfortunate timing. No further investigation required. The report was thin. Too thin. The time didn't line up. Death listed after arrival. But the body never moved. Someone was already gone before the doors opened. 7 minutes missing from the timeline. Cameras looping. Audio muted. A blind spot created. On purpose. Someone remembered shouting. Someone remembered a struggle. Someone remembered being told to keep moving. They said nothing. At first. Personal effects inventory. Incomplete. A phone listed. Never logged. Never found. Forms returned unanswered. Emails ignored. Voicemails erased. Grief met bureaucracy. Bureaucracy won. Not the first, not even the third. Same train line, same time window, same explanation. No statement, no apology, no names. Just policy. Just distance. An internal memo leaked. Short. Cold. Minimize service disruption. Human life reduced to delay metrics. Found weeks later. Not on the train. Not in lost and found. In a staff locker. Not money. Not valuables. Documents. Photos. Evidence of something much bigger. Something someone didn't want moving. The passenger wasn't random. Wasn't unlucky. Was carrying proof. And the train was convenient. The last photo showed a meeting. Rail officials. Private contractors. One familiar face circled in red. Still in power. Still protected. The station moved on. Trains arrived. Trains left. The gap stayed. A space where answers should have been. Footage existed. Then it didn't. A single frame skipped. Right as the doors closed. Right as movement surged. Right as something went wrong. Filed late. Written twice. First version vanished. Second version cleaner. Too clean. No struggle noted. No disturbance recorded. One employee couldn't sleep. Hands shaking on the coffee cup. Eyes darting at doors. They remembered pushing through the crowd. Remembered shouting to clear space. Remembered being told to stand down. Not loud. Not official. Just close. Just urgent. Keep the train moving. He saw the body first. Tried to radio. Static answered. Then a supervisor appeared. Too fast. Like they were already waiting. No badge shown, no name given, just authority. Curtain up. Lights dimmed. Passengers redirected. Inventory logged late, then altered. A line crossed out. A serial number missing. Someone took time. Careful time. They stood at the station. Same spot. Same tile crack near the edge. A place turned sacred by loss. They asked for footage. Denied. Policy cited. Photographs. Contracts. Email printouts. Dates circled. Payments layered through shell companies. Rail maintenance outsourced. Safety inspections skipped. The same contractor, the same train line, the same weeks accidents increased. Corners cut, lives counted as margins. An envelope, no return, one sentence. Stop asking. Ink pressed hard. A message sent at midnight. One line. I was there. Then another. They told me to walk away. Phone audio, shaky. Breathing fast. A supervisor's voice. Clear. Calm. We'll handle it. Minutes leaked. Language softened. Human words removed. Incident reclassified. Risk mitigated. Another camera. Another loop. Another missing minute. Patterns don't happen by chance. They're built. The circled face, appearing everywhere, board seats, public speeches, safety campaigns, smiling. She listened. Didn't interrupt, didn't blink, then asked for one thing, proof that survives denial, buried in a server, misnamed, ignored, a maintenance override log, time-stamped, authorized minutes before arrival, safety doors locked manually, emergency brakes disabled remotely, just long enough. Just once. The authorization ID traced back to a personal device, not company-issued, personal, registered, active. The device ID had a name attached, not public, not supposed to exist in the logs, personal phone, private account, used once, just long enough. The file vanished, then reappeared, then corrupted. Someone was watching the server in real time. Someone panicked. Copies made, offline, encrypted, sent to 3 places. If one died, the others lived. Truth learned survival. 2 men, dark coats, no logos. They waited outside the apartment. Polite smiles, controlled breathing. They said it was about clarifying facts. Nothing more, nothing less. They looked at the walls, the photos, the empty chair at the table. They understood grief. They used it. The story was scheduled. 6 a.m. front page, the kind that doesn't fade by noon. At exactly 5:42. Lights out, internet gone, phones dead, too precise, too coordinated, battery-powered recorder, satellite connection, old school. Truth doesn't need comfort, just persistence. Calls flood in, unknown numbers, voicemails cut short, a car idles outside their building, too long, run or speak, silence or burn the lie down. They chose sound, audio first, raw, unpolished, a voice ordering overrides, another confirming execution, no emotion, just procedure. Shock doesn't trend, but rage does. Shares multiply, clips circulate. Screens light up, immediate, aggressive. Legal language fired like smoke, deepfake claims, context excuses, too late. The circled face, now everywhere. Headlines, screenshots, pauses mid-speech. An attempt failed. Breaks worked this time because people were watching. An email leaked. Subject line simple. I can't carry this anymore. Attachments heavy, maintenance orders, payment trails, instructions marked urgent, not for safety, for optics. Too many eyes, too much heat. Quiet again, early morning, no press invite. But cuffs click loud enough. Not apologies, not comfort, confirmation. They weren't crazy, they weren't wrong, they weren't alone. Court dates scheduled, names listed, one seat still empty, the highest one still untouchable. For now. The courtroom felt smaller than it should. Air thick, walls close. Everyone sat straighter, even the confident ones. Logs, audio, timelines, layered carefully, each piece small. Together, impossible to ignore. Technical error, system glitch, unfortunate overlap, words chosen to confuse. They failed, hands shaking, voice steady. They didn't look at the gallery, they looked at the floor, and spoke, clear, verbatim, override safety, keep the train moving. The room froze. The device trace phone records displayed, IMEI numbers, location pings, one device, one owner, still absent, confidence drains, whispers grow sharp, a strategy dissolves mid-sentence, no tears yet, just focus. This moment carried years, the maintenance override, time-stamped, authorized, no ambiguity, no escape, out loud, on record, no red circle now, just truth. Still empty, but no longer safe. A warrant prepared, signed, waiting. Hallway, no cameras planned. But someone filmed anyway. Power doesn't get private exits anymore. It wasn't relief, it was release. Pressure easing, not dramatic, not delayed. Guilty. On all counts that mattered. Measured, firm, no poetry. Accountability doesn't need flourish. Fines, restructuring, executives removed, silence replaced by consequence, slower, safer, under watch, names replaced on signs, same platform, same crack in the tile, This time, they stand longer, unrushed. Justice arrived, but healing hadn't. That takes something quieter. The station sounds returned. Announcements, footsteps, metal breathing in and out. Normal tried to reclaim the space. Same edge, same wind. Trains still arrived on time. People still rushed. But one space stayed empty. Held. They came early. Before crowds. Before noise. A hand rested on the railing. A breath taken together. Nothing spoken. Some moments don't need words. Phone, bag, documents now public. Nothing felt lighter holding them. Closure doesn't weigh less. It just stops crushing. Correct now, no edits, no soft language, cause listed clearly, responsibility assigned, ink finally honest, new protocols, new oversight, mandatory pauses, safety treated like life again. Too late for one, in time for others. Slowly, nightmares fade unevenly, but they sleep again. That matters. Another story. Another silence waiting to break. Truth doesn't rest, it travels. Some days it's filled, some days it isn't. But conductors notice now. They always notice. Not the body, not the panic, the proof, the courage to carry it, the refusal to disappear quietly. The train arrived on time. That was never the lie. The lie was pretending everyone always gets off. Some passengers change routes, some change systems, and some stay long enough to make sure the truth arrives.